Hey everybody, today I want to elaborate for a little bit on what we said yesterday in the video about the rule of the square, because I realized that for somewhat more advanced players this is, well, a thing they know, but for beginners and intermediate players, this is a thing which can be very useful to learn more about. So I will briefly describe what the rule of the square is, and then I will give an interesting example. So the rule of the square means that the pawn, which is closer promoting, which is heading for the promotion square, that it can be stopped by the opposing king. That is not the way it's supposed to go. By the opposing king, if the king can step into the square. Well, what is a square? The square is the amount of squares, squares. That's kind of confusing. Well, the amount of steps necessary to take to the promotion square, and this is also the the length of the other side of the square. So this side of the square is also 4. So it's 3 steps here. So it's 3 steps to the right. This is the square. An easy way of determining the square size is by going diagonally to the back row. This doesn't work in every situation, but usually it does. So it's 3 steps to the back rank, to promotion. So the square is also 3 squares to the right. So this is the square. If it is black's turn to step into, and he can step into the square, then he can stop the pawn. So in this situation, we see that black can do that, for instance like this, and then black can stop it. Black can stop the pawn. Alright, but some situations he can't. For instance, if white is to move. If white is to move, well, now this is the square, and black can't step into it. And he won't be able to hold the pawn, and the pawn will promote. So I've set up an interesting application of the rule of the square, and in this problem it is white to move and to play and win. So if you want to try and test yourself to try to be able to apply the rule of the square and at the same time solve kind of a puzzle, then take a moment and try to find the best move for white. I'll continue. So if white would simply push, he would play c5, then black is in this can be enter the square, as this is the square. 3 steps to the back rank, 3 steps to the side. Black can step into that, and he can simply hold this pawn. This pawn cannot promote, and black will even win here. So let's go back. White has some other options. Well, bringing his king closer won't really help out, but he can throw a monkey wrench into black's plans by playing the move e6. And playing the move e6 forces a reaction, because otherwise the pawn will simply push or capture, and yeah, he will promote the e-pawn. So it basically forces the capture. But what this has done is that it has placed an obstacle in the square, so black can't easily go the quickest diagonal route to stop the pawn. So if white now pushes and black tries to get closer, then now he has a problem. How does he go around effectively? It costs him a turn either way, and as you can see, he will be too late. So that is the rule of the square. I hope you got something out of that, and if you have any questions or would like some further explanation on it, feel free to comment or ask if I make another video on it, whatever. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.